Michael Saylor did a cool, as always, a great little interview on CNBC earlier today. I rag on CNBC. They have great guests though, and I always like it when they have their insiders, CEOs, all that. I just don't necessarily trust their headlines and their hosts. That being said, um, I'm not going to play the video right this second. It's a minute and a half long. He basically is making a $13 million price prediction for Bitcoin in the next 10, 15 years. Um, that is calculated by assigning a 30% um, average rate of return per year. Now, Bitcoin has had a compound um, annual growth rate of 50 to 70% since its genesis. And so it's really important to understand that it's probably the best, if you grew up in an era like I did where, the golden standard was the S&P 500 at 8%, 9%. Bitcoin is an absolute game changer for those of you who are, behind on your retirement account. Um, if you have another 10, 15, 20 years ahead of you before retirement, Bitcoin's probably the accelerator. So just keep that in mind from a annual rate of